Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, worldwide. Renegade there, the man when afraid, man of the wilderness, keep it wilderness running out of light. But one. All right, so we come to beat Pums Vaz bad, and the criminal government. But I have to do that. But I have to do that. We tired of them now, Yes, Anthony. Direct me see you, Paula McLean, my sister, you're good. Veronica, you're up. Yeah, man, Renee. I see it too, yeah, Damien, up, Rosemary, bless up, Marva, bless. Mr. Man. All right. So we come deal with them guy. we come deal with them guy. Shabby. Yeah. Today, first, before me say anything else, remember to say happy earth strong to happy birthday to Mark Golden. Female strong today. Yes. 12 the clock strike 12 zoop mine. So, yes. Yeah, my earth strong. So we just have my son brethren now just I look on the venue, Anthony. I'm show the venue, Anthony. But for sure the venue. So I'm just gonna look on the venue or video apartheid for sure still. Cause say we think them are very nice and no smoking, inside. Yeah man, bird up. No smoking inside. But I gotta show you that right now. I gotta mash up Pums Vaz and put them to rest and now and Holness. Yeah, Miriam. Up. Me there, man. See? Yeah, man. We have to put them to rest now because too much garbage. When you're prime minister, can we see Pums Vaz at Arville? Where's the man? Bless you. When you're prime minister, when you're government, yeah, you're opposition, you come and you point out some things and say, yeah, make it better. And instead they make it better, you make it worse. But I draw back for Andrew Holness in 2012, 8 months after Portia go in. When she go back to the IMF and try to set with them mash up, you know what I'm saying? He said, no, everything depends on your watch. 8 months, 8. September the 18th to be exact. Yeah? 8 months. Everything on your watch. So you cannot blame me. But when you come out with a different blame, where everything you do, when you say the PMP, people for running away, At time for them media houses and everybody running away when I shit. When I garbage. And then others, them come up with that blame thing, but I lie, them I tell him, go back, him go blame. After them tell Portia that, him come back and blame man, they will build the place. Where I live after NHT, up to today. You blame Manley. When I see I go mash up the place, Them nobody blame Siago, PMP not do that. Them build it back and give them. Imam Bruce destroy it again. Yes. Them do not Mama P build it back and give him it. In this tried verse now. Yeah, look at them, just look at the whole place. And turn on and play up 18 and a half years. This, the JPS. Brother, let me tell you again, where's the Patrice? In the 60s, when JLP took the backside and give to around 6 companies, 6. And it's documentary. You know what man they do because the people don't get educated and them not have no house and nothing, and them not have nothing. They might live like a rat in a dump, in a squalor. You know what man they do? Man they force purchase backside and have around 51 stake. I know when they do turn and them the big boy them because them did bakes. Right? But the people them might do job for. You can't call a man and put 1 cent on him name, 1 cent. And say thief a cent. And Andrew Holness this. And Andrew Wheaton and a Pums Vaz and none of them this. Yeah? And when do again him turn around and him be a school, be a sitting at education, help them for free. Or him fund it. And the IMF money did that fund it. At the backside levy. Him tear up for them did that. Yeah, because government can do that. Government continue. You have something. Remember, even if you live on a piece of land or your house in the way, where is a nation development, them going to move you. Them can compulsory move you, but them have to compensate you. But they will. If you black the way and them thing, before them run a highway through there or something, them acquire the land. And thing, so them is a forced purchase. Where you know, say you know the way, them are a forced purchase, forced buy, and it will move you. It requires them to do that. See? And government can't do anything. With the toll now, For them come out and I said the PNP, same like JPS, these are bullshit. Because Paul Bell, when they have a monopoly in a JP and in a telephone company, him break it up. See, I got them give them that, him break it up. Him mash it up. That's why one of them have answered phone and everything now, computer and everything. And that's why you have Digicel and other people now and put in more license. Him break it up. Yeah? These are the word list, these are the worst government and the history. What them do is go on and just chat one bag of bullshit. I mean, I know why people follow them all the time. I can show you all them lie, I can deal with them, you know. See, big dirty thinking, Pums Vaz, that, remember, you know, he might have him breakfast. So he might for sure, and him lunch and him dinner. You know them, yes. See him there? Him come up with a piece of shit. But he said, true believer. Yes, remember, I'm dinner, I'm have, you know, for you say, yes, you might have him dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so, you know, yes. Pums Vaz. Yes. For you say, yes. And he might deal with him dinner, you know. Man sit on him dinner table, you know. Yeah, and him just still be alive. Yes. See? Pums Vaz. Yeah, I'm tell be alive. Be a garbage. Yes. Them are lie to themselves. To themselves. Right? Oh, okay. Let me show you, as I say, Upper Earth Strong. Tomorrow, Kiji, tomorrow, mine. And let me show you this, yes. When I'm having the same one, man. Belly full, him just get up and tell be alive. So I beat him. Let me show you. Remember Friday, remember tomorrow I'm Earth Strong, you know. But Friday, I'm a party, so you know, let me show you the place now. Anthony, see the place where now where you look. See that? You can't see it? Let me show you a video. Let me show you a video with it. It's just video just now. Yes. We just do this just now. Right? Alright. So let me show you how it's you know. Anthony, see that? You tell them, you know. Yeah, the one of the man them tell them, because I know it happen. You see? But I move some of them because foot off a drop, you know. But I move some of them. But see that, let me show you. Look. Let me move this and show you inside. Because foot off a drop. Alright. We just video this, you know. Like we want to go live. So we just show you inside. See that, Anthony? You know another place? Alright. You saw it's there? Alright. Okay, so it's there. Alright. Alright. The kitchen, hey, make sure you're not hungry, you know, because refreshment and food and sales. So make sure you're not hungry. And support. So watch this. So the kitchen, everything was nice.
Yeah, man, so this is a kitchen and a bar, you know?
Alright.
Yeah, kitchen and bar and all them things there, you know what I mean? The place, well, the settings, I love the settings. Yeah, man, love the settings, for real. Yeah.
Alright, so, make sure, yeah, make sure show them the settings, you know. Yes. So, you know, make sure the settings, you know, say yes. Yes. Now, proper thing, yeah. Yeah, that are the settings. Saying, can't miss you, man. What you talk about, man? The friend them can't miss, you know. And make sure you come very hungry, you know, because the best chef them are deal with the thing. So, you know, so you have to extra hungry. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, him eat him way out, man. We angry, him eat him way out. See? That, why you think him name Pums Vaz? I know we give him the name. She said, Pums, yes. Pums Vaz. Yes. And him lion dangerous. See? So we're going to start from Andrew Holness. We're going to start from him. So me just show them that. Let me show them the address before me even start something else. Yeah? So the same place. I'm a son brethren just know, you know, because man, you know, when I put the sound and everything. So, right? See the address, yeah? You see the address, yeah? All right. Oh, I open it. Me open it bigger when me done. Me can't see it. Yeah? Oh, Anthony just put it up. Anthony just put it up. Right? Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, man, in dangerous. Pums Vaz dangerous. You see in position. Remember play Andrew first. Remember play Andrew. Me just remind you of this. And people, and nobody must go back and forth with Andrew only so them garbage. People feel know better than this. When you have government, everything they pay you watch. You know, go around and say, boy, you know, the people, this for sure you say them now do not work. When them do them stuck, them in a time what them for move. Can you imagine your government for 10 years? And I'm going to think upon boy the PMP and where you're talking, I mean a sense, even with the road, when we rush Andrew with the road. But you know, me look at that thing in 1994, you know, Patterson just said the same thing, and it's not just a problem, but you don't want to take it and turn a political problem. You don't want to hear that. You talk to Tufton, well, him blame this, him blame the bathroom, him blame the doctor, him blame the nurse, him blame the people, not himself. Who do not say that them do? No government, you hold them accountable. You know, make government come around and do these things to you. See? When you come back to the 90s, over 30 years, Andrew, we blame Finsack. For what? A Finsack be with Jamaica. Remember, you have a meltdown, you know. And you have other country bail out. Them bank sectors and everything, and, you know, host crisis. You see that the state and all over the place. In the UK and things. So we understand it. You can't afford to make them go on and do this. You understand? Too much garbage. Here, Andrew first, before I play dirty thinking, Pums Vaz. Remember, I'm belly full of now, you know, because he coming like electric car, and I remember I'm a plug in. He come in, you know, them fish that were, yeah, I saw them feed. He have to feed out a feeding back, man, the nastiness. You understand? Hear this.
Live this evening to give us his take, and we start off with the most difficult question that ever asked of him. What did you like about the speech?
Listen him as the opposition.
That's truly a difficult question. No, the speech had some goodies.
Wagwan, sir. Wagwan. Remember, you know, the clocks at 12 tomorrow, man, and at the night, early morning, yeah, I might want to that marquee one. Bless up because enough respect. Hear this. We are some man. Yeah. I blame game, but we don't blame game with nobody. Nobody. 5 job, man. Nobody no blame game. People first start to run with the government and say, listen, it's up on your watch. A matter of fact, here Andrew. Listen, Andrew only to tell you this. Hear this.
Notably, of course, the increasing of the the age for the benefit of persons for NHT. That's one. And the establishment of a medical facility and oncology center. That's good. And the establishment of a hospital in the western region. That's good, and we give credit for that.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you're in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part was to blame. Why should Jamaicans accept your criticism, given your own troubles meeting the 5 targets?
I think the Prime Minister...
Me just said, at the IMF started, remember, you know, the PMP get rid of IMF 1995. And them go back to IMF. And 8 months after, him blame her. Him come and say, oh, she has said, no, give no talk, I'm a rush, I'm not criticize. 8 months, not a year. 8 months. 8 months, 2 weeks. Yeah? 8 months, 2 weeks. The 18th of September, 18th of September 2012. She going from the 5th of January 2012. At the IMF talk, and here we ask about it. Listen him good. Listen here.
Yes, sir, it's missing the moment. This moment requires leadership. The country has a sense that all the indications are going in the wrong direction. People want reassurance. People want to know that there is somebody at the helm who has a sense of direction. The speech should have been about hope, motivation, confidence, instead of blame and same political regurgitation. So I'm not going to join the Prime Minister in that. I will say, however, that the Prime Minister is now in charge of the country, and all of these things are happening on her watch. and she should deal with them effectively instead of trying to blame the opposition.
Not my word. But yes, still you see one pan your water blame the opposition. Tell me if it makes sense now. You hear what I'm saying? The pan for your watch. Yeah? And I'm not going to this, but she blame the opposition. No, I'm a government for him thief the last election too, you know. Yes. People, you can't let them go with this. Can you read the whole government accountable? Yeah? Your whole government, yeah, not my word. It's a female word. Yes. That blame game, yeah, them for run well with it. Yeah, 18 and a half years, 70s, and them little dirty thinking, don't say me, and them forget to run away. Play it back again. Play it back.
That's truly a difficult question. No, the speech had some goodies, notably, of course, the increasing of the benefit, the age for the benefit of persons for NHT. That's one, and the medical, the establishment of a medical facility and oncology center. That's good, and the establishment of a hospital in the western region. That's good, and we give credit for that.
Yes.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you're in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part was to blame. Why should Jamaicans accept your criticism, given your own troubles meeting the 5 targets?
I think the Prime Minister is missing the moment. This moment requires leadership. The country has a sense that all the indications are going in the wrong direction. People want reassurance. People want to know that there is somebody at the helm who has a sense of direction. The speech should have been about hope, motivation, confidence, instead of blame and same political regurgitation. So I'm not going to join the Prime Minister in that. I will say, however, that the Prime Minister is now in charge of the country.
Yes.
And all of these things are happening on her watch.
Okay.
And she should deal with them effectively instead of trying to blame the opposition.
You hear what I tell about? And this is why we sit down and you don't tolerate Andrew, him no better. You are the Prime Minister with everything happen by your watch. And every speech you make, you say the PMP. And time for the whole Jamaica run him away. When them Germans put it out, tell them to go beard and run up in where them to go run up in, them are shit. You can't get a country better. When you have Andrew Holness himself now, go on and I put blame all over the place. Blame this, blame that. Him and dirty thinking Pums Vaz. Well, you know, I'm near breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm coming like one of the soccer fish, them, you know. Yes, in my germs. Yes. And in my germs, something in the early 80s. In my germs, something in the early 80s. In brain now. Yes. Like, you know, something mash up in brain. Yes, I'm a relive. But I know. He must have said Freddy Krueger. When him go and bed, him have nightmare. And I say Freddy Krueger. Yes. Yes. So must have said Freddy Krueger for Elm Street. Elm Street, yes. Freddy Krueger, yes. That's a Pums Vaz. So, yeah, Pums Vaz. So, Andrew say this. And then the first thing tell us, well, thinking Jamaican. Here you again. Yeah.
Should raise their voice in concert. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in concert.
So I'm always say these things. So now, instead of them, you hold them accountable, you know. When them do them come out with a blame game. Nobody no want to hear this from Andrew Holness no more. Them for run him away. Everything happen by your watch. Yeah? Your watch. And you do, you know, you come and you blame the opposition. And you know, him come and do these things, and because when you take the 28th or the 28th, most people know who was there originally, them not there again. You know, when I talk to him, Dr. Peter Phillips can home. You know, so Philip Parvin not even there so long like down there. Like how you have Queen E and Michael Middlesleeve the other day and Kruger and these pieces of shit. You know, and Bushrat them and them, yes. These garbage bin himself, and the one of them did a long time, eh? Yes. Yeah, a long time. See, some 40 or 50 years. These nastiness. See? People you have to run with the government with these kind of anytime them do fuckery, Yeah, and things are rise up on people. Them say, oh, and the PNP is a contract. Remember them saying contract commission much billions, you know, if you hold them for the contracts, you know. Trillions. Yes. See 600 odd million there, them try to blame somebody, them look for abuse. Oh, him did get some tax break, you know, from university, and then they make something out of that instead of the $500 million they go after. But he might help one bag of poor people in place. It doesn't make no sense. People have to run them where you have to hold the government accountable. You understand? Yeah, man. More like, now I say as the clock strike 12 tonight, you know, I'm very strong. Enough blessing, yes. Clifton. Yeah, today I'm not going 1-2, so we just say yes. See? At the clock strike 12 tonight, I'm very strong. See, you know? Yeah. See? I'm going to show them a thing Friday. We just wind there ourselves. Place, nice. You know, the thing I feel, you know how things stay already, you know. We keep it on a professional level, you know. Say place for you right and everything have to look good and, you know, yes. We not follow back at them, you know. Yeah, Zen, we not follow back at them. Here, Pums Vaz, no, hear this.
The government and opposition over the impending increase in toll rates, Sandy Williams explains.
The government has announced another increase in toll rates, and at the same time, the Minister of Transport is trying to blame the People's National Party for the tolling formula that is.
Well, you shouldn't have the answer. I just tell them, so listen, you're the government, it's upon your watch. More you start Luton cousin. Start answer the sky and make them know, so the government, everything upon your watch, deal where you deal with. You want to fail the country, and that me you want to start for saying, you know. And like what Andrew said, and the one I want to start play that Andrew want to skip there, you know. Yes, play it. Instead they come on and blame the opposition all the time. You know, garbage, you know. Oh, why the country in this start me? You know when him say why the country, all right. When Andrew tell us say why the country in this start for sure say the country not fixing them in this try the country front of your eye. And I tell you why tonight at 18.5 years with everything my participant do, you know. Him not the one. It no make no sense. You understand? Yeah, stupid, big up yourself. Hear this.
Simply not supported by the facts.
That sharp criticism from opposition spokesperson on Land and Works, Lothan Cousins, as the country reacts to the recently published proposed toll hike for the North-South Highway. The increase forms part of contractual obligations. Mr. Cousins argues the foundation for those agreements predates the former PNP administration, challenging claims about who is responsible for the tolling structure.
The historical record is clear. The key agreements that established the framework for the North-South Highway project were negotiated and signed under the Jamaica Labour Party administration in 2011. While a restated agreement was signed in 2012, that was a mere formality. It was based on contractual arrangements that already existed before the People's National Party took office.
And if you say clearer, because after the highway them a bill, remember them did come out. And when them got signed apart, because I remember they make agreement for each part. Seem like in a Mama P of Upper St. Thomas. But them they go do something because them get it and them run St. Thomas team. So then they get this and it's a sign and them sign and put garbage. Well, anything can move and Mama P them him right. Right? Him did right. See? But hear this.
It is therefore misleading for anyone to suggest that the tolling formula originated under the People's National Party administration.
Transport Minister Pums Vaz has issued a terse response.
Yes.
Once again, the PNP is being completely disingenuous.
Well, there is no PNP in this. You can't blame opposition. You cannot. You there have to do a job, do your job. We know that the people it have to go up. Because industrious all fear. The people have to maintain that till everything gone up. So we know it a raise. You understand? It a raise. It going to raise. It have to maintain. So when you come and talk about the PNP, it is a piece of shit. You are the government, do your job. And like, The things that I go up and the people them I get a better money for balance themselves, you know. No. The dollar devalue, so it is a earth. Everything I tell you, everything I for raise. But I want the same salary, manga salary. And when them come on and they pan blah blah, them not manage the country. And it depend them watch. So I'm talk about the PNP, same thing him do with the JPS. Same thing I do again. You understand? So you have to straighten this piece of shit out. Hear this.
I understand that Mr. Cousins just got the little work a few days ago as shadow spokesperson.
I understand it. Yeah, let me look at disrespect bullshit there. I understand Mr. Cousin does get the look of work. I shot a spokesperson. So, if it does, all them disrespect there. Number one, nobody not supposed to argue. All the PMP, but only need to say, now listen. Everything that I want to watch. I want to start play the Andrew there, you know, it will go viral. Everything, I don't know how you blame the opposition. No, not all as a government, you can't come and tell me not about no opposition right now. Go away. We're not germs. Go away. Yeah, 10 years. I'm talking bullshit. Talking bullshit. You know what Andrew said? When 8 months, Mama people deal with the IMF and it stopped because I remember them couldn't repay the IMF and them go back to the IMF 2009, 2010 and take them people their money and can't pay it and stop the country and finish it off a precipice. Them Imam Bruce. And them they did it too. Mama P, I talk about the IMF, I hear what them say. No, you hear what them say, the pan your watch. So hear this. Stop blaming we. Yeah, the government is on your watch now. Fix it. Stop blaming the opposition. And we are using it for them same way. You hear this? Continue.
So we neither have the time or the documentation to properly review.
Mr. Vaz also pointed to what he says is clear responsibility.
The Labour Party lost office in 20...
When you going about last office? You got to let me say something to the people. You, if you spend your money, this big piece of shit, me tell you, all them know for do, you know, is name him dinner and then birth, and then come talk pay bullshit. When they? When me put him up. Come on, we don't want you about when you last office, you know. Move in front of me. Move! You're a piece of shit, you. I'm gonna put you up. I'm gonna put up a next thing with you. I don't want to see that. I want to see you. Yes. Fuck around him dinner table. You can, yes. So I put him up when him yes. Fuck you eat on a bird. Alright. You know, yes. You know, yes. You know them, you know, yes. You know them. Yeah. You understand, yes. See him there? You see it? Nobody not visit on. Nobody not visit on. Fuck when them eat and bird shit. I saw him out and talk shit. Nobody no want to hear about PMP and blame it. Yeah, the government deal with what you deal with, you know. Can you imagine me own the toll road? All I need to say to the people, you know, me own the toll road. Yeah, you're a private man, a private investor. And then your money after do this and everything rapidly gone up. It's a race. Me could try to cushion it. No, me go blame the PMP. Or you blame the PMP. Yeah? Or you blame the PMP. All him know for this fucking eat and burp. Yeah? All him do. When him eat and burp, him burp shit. Yeah? And then yes. See, and then comes that bullshit. Yeah? He made damage from long time. Yeah, yes, God. He made damage from the people will stop the government na them track. Let me play back Andrew Holness now. Come and talk about the PMP and 2011. Now it's 2026. If you never look up in about 2011, how old is that pitney? If you're born 2011, how old is that baby now? Tell me now. 15? Baby in high school. Eh? 15, not far from 20. Eh? This guy, something wrong with him head. Him to go away. And if you start all the government, remember play back Andrew now. Remember play back Andrew when them ask him the question now.
All that.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you're in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part was to blame. Why should Jamaicans accept your criticism, given your own troubles meeting the 5 targets?
I think the Prime Minister is missing the moment. This moment requires leadership. The country has a sense that all the indications are going in the wrong direction. People want reassurance. People want to know that there is somebody at the helm who has a sense of direction. The speech should have been about hope, motivation, confidence, instead of blame and same political regurgitation. So I'm not going to join the Prime Minister in that. I will say, however, that the Prime Minister is now in charge of the country, and all of these things are happening on her watch, and she should deal with them effectively instead of trying to blame the opposition.
This is Andrew Holness himself talking. This is Andrew Holness. People, I don't know why this will go viral with Andrew Holness. All the government, and right, all the government accountable. But him himself run out and blame everything and then talk bullshit. Bullshit. And flood the place with bullshit. And when people dissect them have some little insect and some bowers and some batty washers and some liquors and some backward vendors, some backward buyers and sellers. Run up and down in a people think, I want to put me in now. Because I want to shit, the whole I want to, including Andrew Holness. Yes. I don't want to put them, because you have whole government accountable. Yeah. Yeah. You have to hold them accountable. You know what? Hear this from dirty thinking, Pums Vaz. Not them, not big mama. Your whole government accountable. It depends on what? 10 years hard. 10 years. 10 plus years. Everything we have now, it depends on what. You don't want nothing else. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. Yeah, you understand? Yes. You know why you're nothing. You understand? But I feel think this. See big dirty thinking Pums Vaz again. Watch out.
Advise the country that this morning in my capacity as energy minister, I wrote the Jamaica Public Service Company and gave formal notice of the government's intention upon expiration of the current all-island license not to renew under existing terms.
Yeah, man, I tell you now, any terms when come with, remember you don't get no license right now, and any terms that come with, JPS must get raised in the fucking term. You cannot give JPS no term, nobody want to invest their money. And say, you never get no raise if the dollar devalue or things gone up, and it's impossible. Or if you have a hurricane down the wall of your place because them can't insure, you can't rise. It cannot be. Me not ask you. You can't tell JPS a stock. You see this for me, I draw this. Take off some money off for your thing because remember, it gone for the place to black out. Like in a Cuba. Why am I talking bullshit? Unless you can't read and write, so I garbage him attack, In my germs, Me no really talk to people like this. Kind of nonsense. See? This makes sense too, no? No, super reasonable. This makes sense to you? Eh? If you go to JP and them all blame all PNP again, it depends on your what deal with it. Because tell me what, even Mama Peter when she come back, she put 350 kilowatt, for back poor people, you think no go up, because you not use so much. Anything over that, then it's going to double digit to your pay. Yes? You know where them do, them same man come and remove it. So right now it push up your bill and then them tax the bill all over. Look for your bill and so much time the government tax it. And then you come back and say, no, that now have nothing to do with no contract. Yeah. It now have nothing to do with any contract for JPS I get. If them have favor surety in the contract, me not ask. You could never think I run from pole to pole and if them have a bad storm, lick down everything. Then JPS find the money and put it back and then charge the cheaper electricity. But them that get the money for them that go bankrupt. When I talk about bullshit. Them that go in a bankruptcy. Then the whole place I get black. Because nobody want to there to fix it. So there is no contract when can't take out certain car. I even ask him. When him coming up talk about blame, it depend him watch. It depend him watch. He's a piece of shit. The old boss, the boss is the yeah. Him carry around 16 and talk about 80 and then 90 and them thing there, you know. You understand? Yeah, jam. Yeah. Yeah, jam. Yeah. Right now, I be a food system put up, you know. The old boss, I be a garbage. The other day, me see observer put out garbage and people drop off and brought them food. I'm a brethren there, and the little girl, and granny and brethren. You see? Yes. So, you know, Vaz put out, I mean, Vaz come out and tell them what people injure for the bus already, you know. Them come and say nobody not get injured and nothing to people. If you can put out the video with one who get injured, and one that point might give a first update. How much people, how much wind the car and the minor accident and what I'm talking about. Him full, you know. Yeah, yes, man. Yes, Karen, bless up. Yeah, man. See me I say, where I say hot pepper seed. Me there, man. Yeah, man, bless up, man, respect. Eagle, up. Yes. But as I said before, we are playing this man and I'm tired of them now when them come out and make the blame. And when I say about JPS, I say it's bullshit. Them can't do JPS now. Remember, you know, JPS have 80% stake. The government can't come and take it. Them can buy it back. It in there, you know. And then you sell it. You resell it. If you want. Them not have the money. Them don't. Them not have the money for buy it. So I mean, if not argue with them, them never go and borrow some money and them buy it. Remember, them can't run it. Them are criminal. See, they mash up the bus company where Patterson bring in there. Yeah, anyway, what? See? Yeah.
My letter to the JPS was written pursuant to condition 27 of the license, which provides the government of Jamaica to acquire the licensed business at the expiration of the terms of the license.
You see it? It's in there. So them can acquire the business back. You understand? But them have the money? No. Me name not look on the license for know that. Listen, you're a critical thinker, you're a businessman, and you don't know, say, you have a thing like JPS to cover the whole place. You know, you remember Andrew coming and talk, say, he might bring in big this and that and that. Here, Pums Vaz come out with one and say, listen, it can't split, you know. Me can't tell them a way how them can do it, though. You can't tell them a way. But no, you know good, can't remember them brain no good. Remember Finn brain mash up from around 1983, you know, to be exact. Him brain no good, you know. Him brain no good. Him brain no good. Like him have nightmare from down to the 80s still now. So I be a garbage him talk. Be a garbage. Up to them love blame that him lie. Same say a graffiti on a wall in a bird sucker lane and a PMP. Him dangerous. Him lie and dangerous, you know. Him brain no good. Yes, man. Continue.
That expiration date is July 8th, 2027. Let me make it clear. It is not the intention of the government of Jamaica to take charge of the operations of the JPS. Prior to the expiry of the current license in 2027, we intend to renegotiate new licensing terms and conditions with potential investors which are favorable for the people of Jamaica.
So you will not, when my talk is bullshit. Make him come and tell you the invite. About a fact. Him say 30 days and 30 days can a long time when them lock off the whole fucking light. With the limits. In a Jamaica, I mean, nobody talk about it. Him is a piece of shit. Everything when I talk, you see, me can't tabloid and them thing I get me up. Move in front of me, you know, dirty thinking, Pums Vaz. Go ahead, man. Put your best on your eat your dinner. Your bum, yeah. Him love, you know, it's a guy when him eat and belch. Him belch shit, you know. Some talk shit. You know? When him run him dinner table already for eat, him talk shit. After him eat and belch. You understand? It's a guy when eat and belch a lot. And them belch shit. Yes. So that's why I'm talking too much shit. Yes? Yeah, yes, Dennis. Well gone, sir. Yes, brother. Bless up, man. Yes, brother. Up, man. Up. 100, man. Up. Yes. Zane. Yes. So this is what him do. You know, the government, and him say, look why, the government can acquire back JPS. Them don't have the money. If you go buy 80% of that, you have to go find the car. Can you remember you can't just take it over, you know? I trouble that. Yeah. Yes, and I give them advice. But remember, I said them I said, you know, I give them advice all about them use enough. But you know, but them don't know, you know, them can't implement certain things proper, you know. So I give them a lot of advice. Me burn them out to them, but I give them advice for Jamaicans' sake. Can't remember them are not critical thinker. So here these people. You see, when a government like this, them never have no idea in the first place. Right? But as I said, remember play this. Remember now stop play this. Remember play this again. And this is what I deal with today. This is what I deal. Remember play this again. With a bankrupt government when I know what they do. Remember play this again.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you are in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part.
I'm going to put up this. You know what I see up on the dinner table, you know. Move from front of me at your dinner table, man. You come pose up front of me with no food, you know. For me, hey. So boom, I don't want to think about, hey. But when I burn them out, but come pose up front of me with a plate of food, you know, better. More, man. I want to, man. Let me play on Holness first. Yes. You know what? Pums Vaz, you go in, man. If you go away, nobody pose up front of with no food. Yeah, right. See? Yeah, man. And by the way, me is not now Italy, so my food, you know, when we use the word, some people use like both salt. Pums Vaz know me attack. My food, my food cooking. Yeah, my food cook, because me not have them trunks too much. Me not have no crocodile too much, you know. We digest all kind of things, and that's not my idea. So my food have to cook properly. No meat for real. I mean, me not eat red meat. Nope. None at all. No hog, no goat, no cow, no like this. No red meat, no real meat. You know, some people meat, yes. Them like it when it not, yes. It not cook and it raw and yes. My food have to cook. And cook proper too. And my wife a top chef. See? Yes. So maybe hear what I say so. Yes. Hear this. Yeah, but Andrew saying that it's to use against him.
In the Western region. That's good, and we give credit for that.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you are in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part was to blame. Why should Jamaicans accept your criticism, given your own troubles meeting the five targets?
I think the Prime Minister is missing the moment. This moment requires leadership. The country has a sense that all the indications are going in the wrong direction. People want reassurance. People want to know that there is somebody at the helm who has a sense of direction. The speech should have been about hope, motivation, confidence, instead of blame and same political regurgitation. So I'm not going to join the Prime Minister in that. I will say, however, that the Prime Minister is now in charge of the country. Yes. And all of these things are happening on her watch. And she should deal with them effectively instead of trying to blame the opposition.
Remember to come from female. Who do the most blame? Them. Everything them say the PNP, them are going back to the 70s. Jump over the one I hear to just say I destroy the place, you know. Going to the 90s, 18 and a half years, then it mash up Jamaica. And me just show you how much we are party. Look for your party now. Look how much of the thing them now. Look here. Let me show you something again. Him lucky, you know. Hey, let me show you something. Let me move this. Put up this. Let me move. Hey, move, mama, when you're dinner table. So, mama, put up these people. So, Right now, I beat people, no time for, yeah. No food around here right now. Let me put up this. You see these people? The value of 1,000 Jamaican dollar. More for less. 2025 this, 2026 is even worse. This and the PMP, this you could have buy. With this on with serious stronger value. No, this are the value of the money. Yeah? So $1,000 nearly bust in a half. No, it bust in a half now, because this is 2025. So it bust in a half right now as we speak. In a half. Yeah? It lose that amount of value right there. So your money, this is 2025, it bust in a half now. I go like 4 something now. Where that value now? See? In a 2025, where that spend, I nearly 2,000 that spend for the same money. Now it's even worse. No people don't even know, you know. Them know, them I notice. I know it worse than that in some place. You're why it worse. If you take it, if you look on it, let me show you something. It worse than that in some place. Let me show you why. Let me see this. Let me put up something and show you why. Me know not with this. I be hey. Me see my tell like I'm not golden, you know. And Jonas, I play it. I play it. Everything the man come out, the man blame Finsack, the man blame. And Finsack cannot get blamed for something where them bail out the place, you know. He might tell you, matter of fact, I'm going to play the Finsack thing where you tell you, say, and the government bail out these people to spend the money from the government and bail the people out. Yes, still a Finsack mash up the place. If you do maths at all in economics, you don't know it's a fuck cream attack. Yeah? This guy, when him not opposition, I tell Mama P, 8 months after she come in, don't blame me. It upon your watch. If they're 10 years and do the same thing, him and dirty thinking, Pums Vaz, we tired of that now. Hold the government accountable. Hold them accountable. Let me look on this. Let me look on this. Let me look on this, you know. More look on more put up this. I mean, I ask you something now. Let me see where it there. See if I can find it as so. Nice. What me put you? Because I have a fine and put you up now, you know. But I have a fine and put you up because these nastiness, all them do big dirty thinking bushwhack, all of them do the same thing. Them go around, the road did mash up. We know say where you do can't fix the whole road. Man put up this. This is 1995. That's a sure it's even worse than look on this. Let me stop this. These are the good old days. How much you party now? How much you look at a medium Coke? Coca-Cola. Look on the fries. You can get a party and empty. They can use 50 Jamaican and get back change, or 100 Jamaican and get back change. 100 Jamaican, you can have 100 Jamaican and buy a beef patty, medium Coke and fries for them money and get back change right now. Tell me now. It can't happen. But yes, them tell us that this time was evil and terrible and mash up place. But look on that. Look on this. One party. How much a party yourself for? Over $200. So if you buy a party now, one of them beef patty, $200 for a beef patty. This, you can buy 16 patty. The money with 16 party, money with I pay for 16 party, and one party, one year get feet right now, one. Some place are more than that, if I buy 20. Where I get 20 party for them time, yeah? One party, one. I remember it now being so much meat and everything again. This tell you the condition of the country. Yeah? This tell you the condition of the country. One party. Look on a beef. How much a beef patty now, Paula? Put it up. Yeah? Look up for a beef patty and look up it. Every over $200. One patty. And not no night I don't see look a piece of flour and look a bit of beef and look a bit of content. Yeah? And by the way, when I eat now, so I look at teeth in cow. No. Right? But this, how about them do? You understand? Them go around and blame, and when they make the blame, they know where I make blame for. And we are saying, it don't make no sense to me. Here, Andrew is a tell lie for Mark Bowling.
Speak on TC and other issues.
If you want to recruit our teachers, well, come to us, assist us with our training. You could take them for half of the year, and they can come back. Or you could take.
So him start out the foolishness too. Big Mama say it, and then Carryman him say, you listen to Big Mama too much. Listen, no teacher no work. They couldn't take teacher for half of the year because they have summer break and all kind of thing. See that? $150. You so much part, and I think 16 or 17 and a half part of that money. Yeah? Yeah, you see it? 17 and a half part of the money there. See that 80? The one that 380, see that? Beef patty. You so much party? You so much party you could have buy with that money there? Eh? You so much party you can buy with that money there? You talk about 19 party. Yeah? Samuel, 19 party. 19. You could have get. You get one party with it, and you tell me, say, no, you're good and all right. That don't make no sense. You don't want to know, I'm fool. Let me Big Mama talk some fuckery. You couldn't take teacher for half. I'm number one, a different teaching and curriculum and all kind of things. So no, you never, you could have taken the teacher for half of the year. You can remember every teacher individual, them sign up for them. So him can't send a teacher to work. Them not a program there, never pay and train, Them don't. This is not like some people look some farm work and then you go up on farm work. So him can't put in a program like that. Yeah? And then after the year, when a holiday, because teacher get a lot of, remember the kids them get a lot of holiday, including summer. So you take them after the year. After the year stop when? From January to June. And you give them back till when? When Jamaica have them. Can them have them from the whole January till June. And then remember for them school, remember some July and them thing there. So when you start September, November, October, November, December. And then from January to June again. Can you ever take out July and August and then start half of the year? Can teacher forget holiday, right? Yes. I remember you can't send teacher and you. I not even ask you. Stop talk bullshit. Because I'm going to take the people them. I'm a matter of fact. I see the people them don't where name Swaziland there so. In St. Vincent or St. Kitts. Them will go to them say them not come back to Jamaica. Them not nothing to do in Jamaica. Them not want to go on the nothing. It's bad.
Them for a year and they come back. It is a structured arrangement. Right now, we are pursuing structured arrangements with Ghana.
So nobody signed for half year. When come with when mama, big mama, your big ass think and you forgot be the dirty thinking self, And big nasty and Joel is at listen, not even the nurse and the doctor them will come. Them that sign maybe a 3 or 5 year contract. Nobody would have signed you up and take you for half year. I remember Andrew can't send out nobody. None. Yeah, you want teacher, you go get a job, like when I go and get a job in the public service or private service. Him can't come tell you, so I'll send you up there, so for this. And then the salary difference are your kids them and then come back for teaching that. It won't work. Up to the teacher them that get confused. To the subject where you have got teach and the transformation, You understand? When you leave. I'll be a fucking talk. This was to cover up the garbage when I talk. The guy don't make no sense. Big Mama come up with some fuckery and him come repeat him and tell like I'm not willing to, listen.
And Nigeria and India and I believe the Philippines for nurses.
Yeah, but that is not something under the arrangement. Yeah, look, nurses. Some now come for 6 months and then go back 6 months. Me not tell you to be a garbage him talk. Both in a them arrangement. I be a fuck him talk. People will start run me. Hey, we used to own a dirty thinking paper. That's why them are this, Me see big dirty thinking. Dead man Mackenzie at this, And them have some piece of shit at this, We have to run them with phone account. Yes, Uno make them at this, Then dead man can't this nobody run it. See? Uno make them at this, Yes? Big nasty thinking dead man Mackenzie have some follower. Bush rat. I pay this seat there. Look here. Look here. Look at one name. Look here. Jamaica Labour Party. Look here. The RGR group is a PMP garrison. Look here. So I bear that them sit on pan line. See piece of shit here. Them just big dirty and stink and fool. And I realize if a whole government accountable, and don't care which government when them come here hold them accountable. Yeah? Them talk and then they shit them put up garbage. Yeah? You have a one they will bleach out with actually, hey, she still have cancer, you know. They don't spot one day. When you look at the nurse, she can go rush. The nurse, and I talk about the nurse at PNP, and PNP send out the nurse. And she talk over one bag of bullshit. Because she don't spot, you know. Don't spot. She go away. Only for run away. She has shit. Yes. You're the nasty one, you know. Yeah.
We have had a structured migration program with Cuba, where we have had the Cuban doctors.
You know, we have structured migration program. I remember talk about it, that now have nothing to do with deporting, you know. And now have nothing to do with, you know, see that one on your mark, she forget quiet. She lie your fuck, she fuck off to it, she has shit. She has shit. On your mark, hey, remember, you know, you write up thing about me and on your marks, remember me half a year, you know, it's a piece of shit. Yes. On your marks, that shit too. Continue.
For many years. And
all right.
nurses.
So tell me, Mr. Prime Minister.
So in Cuba, you ever see nurse come there for 6 months and then go for 6 months? Because this is a big dirty thinking mama put in her head. So it comes.
We are looking to expand that structured migration program. So Jamaicans can go, foreigners can come. But we are not at that point yet.
And you know, we are not that so Jamaica, but we are not at that point yet. Hear this.
Okay. Yes.
But given the recent history of memoranda of understanding with the United States, why did your administration allow this thing to be made known to the public via a leak in a newspaper?
Well, Cliff, examine your own statement. Why would we leak?
Yeah, me tell you, ask, look who mama call him. Big dirty thinking, mama. When I'm no sense. Oh, this should be a leak thing when a US put it up on their website. This shouldn't hide. You know, Pamba, Antigua, and them not hide it from them people. This is not something about memorandum of understanding where you hide. Them approach you, or you approach and tell the people them same time. You bring it to cabinet same time. So Big Mama talk no make no sense neither. Big Mama full of shit, you know. Big Mama germs, you know. Yes. Continue.
In other words,
let me put it the other way then. Why didn't you come to the Jamaican people and tell the Jamaican people early in the day that this is what we are considering?
So let's just be clear on this. And I'm...
You no leak. And then so why never come to the Jamaican people? From there one, shall I come to the Jamaican people?
Very happy you asked the question, because there is a notion that Jamaicans believe that all negotiations happen in public.
No.
And that is not the case.
That again a bullshit. Nobody not talk about negotiation about in a public. You know which one of Jamaica not talk about no son. Look how much negotiation with you go Israel and nobody know them know hear what you say. Them see I go all over the place, nobody know hear what you say. So who have any notion? But something like this, you bring it to the public. Because of the illegality, the other one up there going with. Yeah, the president I want to pay illegal stuff. See, I move people illegally, I do one bag of bullshit. And I play racism. See? Yes. I play racism. Can you see what I'm doing in a South Africa and them thing? I play racism. See? So when I'm talking bullshit, continue.
Especially with bilateral negotiations. They take place as two independent diplomatic relations.
And when I go on, still go on people, when I talk about bullshit. I don't know if them things that people on labor right where don't listen to it because you have some labor right where they might have JLP, but them have sense. Them are weird out of this. Because them talk to me, you know. And then they run them, you know. So them give me a lot of things. The one them were weird out. But they like the one them will lose them latitude and longitude. Them they hard for weird out. Them they garbage. Just go show them a Riverton City. Them can't build back. Them they done. Seem like how them done out, so them done. Them brains never start and it done. It no good. Them brains stuck in a time warp pan labor right business and pay fuckery. Them can't think out of the box and fool you fuck. Eh? It bad. But you have sensible one now. What about them? When you're in this, them know full government account because them get hurt. So them are them one that me talk to a lot of them. Them call me. So you see we have enough videos and enough things. And they round the whole of them, yeah. So them not up to the garbage when them are do. But you have a next set now, them gone. You have some now, them not up to where them are do. No. That's how we decide of them, you know.
Two independent countries pursuing diplomatic relations. And they sit, they discuss back and forth, emails, diplomatic notes, until you come to the final document. And once the final document is done and signed, usually within the document, there is the process by which it is made public. Some documents, the parties agree that this is.
So you know what, you're not telling me talk, so. We are talking about, I remember, you know, some guy where you take a man go put in your community where them are raper. Then see foul them rape you. You see, you don't want them around you. And them are killer and things them can't know. Me them talk all bullshit. But you know, them not take this. US want to get rid of the scumbag them. And them are try to get rid. See that? El Salvador, and I see what them send over. MS-13 former gang member and leader were infam. And them send them off too. Continue.
Protected under their Secrecy Act, so it can't be released. Others, they say.
Nobody know why. You see, when I explain, I don't know the fuck him tell people read that. But Secrecy Act and I cannot think. This is bullshit. Continue.
With the advice or the consent, this is released. The TCN, obviously, we would have had to come to the public and say.
When I talk about bullshit, if the other country put out them TCN and show you what them want and I cannot think, not him. Him should have signed it. You understand? This is bullshit. He must sign it. You know what them do? Them that look place to put the people. I'm gonna alone them not put in that place, you know. Everything else can in that place, that's why them sign it. This is bullshit.
This is what we're doing. Unfortunately, it was, as you said, leaked.
So a lie. You hear, as you said, leak. Yeah, this not leak. Me tell you, say, I said anything where your big mama said it, then look a piece of shit, pick it up and repeat it. Big dirty thinking mama when I said this is not, hey, big mama from the abyss, you know. Big mama in graph wheel, you know. Sperm wheel and thing that we're together. This is bullshit. This is garbage. People of Jamaica have no, all right. So my brother I say yes, sir, and I'm right. I'm going to put up this. Light, come on, light, come on. So, all right, so what my brother say, the PM is actually suggesting that the people of Jamaica have no say. Government make the decision, then inform the public. This is bullshit. You're carrying some rapists, some pedophile and them thing in their people country and some killers. Yeah? And some terrorists. Where them country now want back. And then you not tell the people them want to put them up. You can't, you know, have your daughter and your son, remember them rape everything, you know. Everything. Dog, cat, puss, everything. You a man, you have to watch yourself too. Yeah? You for them a murderer, you can't do this. Yeah, man. Deborah, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Continue.
And conflated with a program that is just the government thinking way in advance.
So Lama tell. So you see what him do? You know, oh, this guy lie, him fool the fuck. Let me tell you something, Andrew Holness. Every piece of the lie, we can just take it and put it out. Let me tell you something better than, hey, listen, you don't even have some investigator down there, man. You see, we dissect things, man. See? She come up and talk something. Remember him said the government not ready. So you could not think advance. You just say not ready for nothing yet, but yesterday I said the government I think we advance. He fool your fuck. In him one thing, him shoot himself in him 1 foot. Him just attack, you know. But we are thinking about this way of a garbage. Then you say you're not ready. And now the government I think we advance. Everything advance and Jamaica not ready. You yourself said up more on the tape and now you come say fuckery. Me not tell him him brain not good enough. Him just lie that him just get up and say anything out of him mouth. Him there with same twist up himself. Eh? When me hear from the top, me can repeat it, you know. My brain work different, you know, brother. You see, Patrick? Continue.
So that when a crisis reaches us, right, we know what we're going to do.
You know, when a crisis reaches us, or you reach a crisis if you think advanced. When a crisis be, remember, or if it's a crisis, when they say you know I send out people and then people will come back, you just talk about teachers. 6 months and then 6 months. So all you talk about when crisis, or if you have more than 700,000 people in our work, and you have a crisis, remember most of the people, remember I'm not creating a job enough. When I talk about bullshit, no job not created them. Over 1 million people in our work, well, starting say 700,000, right? In January, I'm a tough one, I'm put it up because remember me not do tabloid around here, you know. Me like put it by the truth, you know. Yes, me like put it by the me for hold and show them what me attack say because me know so not dangerous. Not dangerous. Me run yourself. And me if I talk about unassailable, brother. Me go put up this. And then we come back to him look at the thinking argument. Because him argument make no sense. So I'm going to put up this. Me put up this because the argument doesn't make no sense. Because you not look somebody when you have the people not have the job. I remember Grace Kelly, they have like 1,000 at work and all kind of things. So when you not have the job, forget nobody. When you not have the job, when you go pick shit out of grass same way here. All right, look as of January 2026. Jamaica labor force stand at approximately 1,441,000 individuals, with unemployment rate declining to 6.3 according to Statistical Institute of Jamaica Staten. While unemployment is low, the labor force has experienced a slight contraction with 714,800 people outside workforce in January 2026. Now, look on work people. You know, say Andrew garbage. If you have a workforce with you have 700 I remember, you know, you're not working yet. Remember, move this. Remember, put it one side, look at it. Answer something to the government. If you have over 700,000 people, they have to eat food. Most of them people have family. None of them have some mother with with 3-4 people. Have to take care, have to go to school. And them have a job. Workage and have a job. But them have to also, none of them mother have to sell them skin. You are help turn people in a O, brother. You turn them in a O. You hear me say in a O. A capital O, you know, O. O, me say in a O. Not A, you turn them in a O. And then go around a back O. Yes. Here? All right. So, this then, right? O. O. You turn them. Enough of them. Enough of the man, them turn in a male O to, you know, O. Yes. Me say O, you know. All right. O. All right. Him. Because them have to eat food. Them women have them money, the problem, them have all kind of little things, them have to eat food, them have to survive. Them have a job, them have to hustle. And you sit down the 10 years, these people have no job. Say if them have no job and them have nothing, or them sleep, or them buy mattress, or them buy food, or them maintain themselves to pay a light bill and water rate. Enough of them have to depend on the diaspora. Enough of them depend. But name now, them have to do them little challenge and make, I'm sure they make some little money and you know. And when you turn on TikTok, the amount of people are crying and begging and them hungry, it's unbelievable. The amount, little this, little this, little that. See? And you are in there, they are talking about bullshit. If you have so much people in our work, then all the workforce, you say the place full employed. A lie. Yeah. Something post my website, them can't leak. That one. So if you have so much, let me ask you something, man. When I answer this, Paula, Patrice, answer this, man. If starting, it more than that, but if starting put up 700,000, now have a job. And say, them eat and it read. them either them have them underemployed because them not look at job or them, you know, or them not look at job. Them not have no job or them not look at bull crap. These people have to survive. Eh? Them living in somewhere, you know. And you could know have nearly 1/3 of the working population. You just disregard it and push it one side and say, oh, we're fully employed. That means you're not seek for do nothing for them, you know. And that the government are telling me, you know. That is 1/3 of the workforce. If you have 1.4 and 7, 3, 7, and 21. So if you have 1.4, remember you have an next 7, you know. Seeing a 1/3 that, you know. And the workforce not working. And the government declare, oh, we're full employed in our 3 point and no more in the world. And you have over 700,000 people and you come and tell me about your attack. I'll be a bullshit them talk. This is how people are suffering and they will not do better. If you follow that Wayne Henry from PIOJ, it's a piece of shit too. Yeah? Be a garbage data them put out. Don't read, listen. Don't read in them data. It's bogus. They are shits. See? That don't make no sense. Yeah. And the figure one, and not so much people are working neither, you know. Because Grace Kennedy, if you look much them employ like 1.8 thousand. So most of them are in the tourism, them employ like more people like, you know, like Stuart them employ like 8 or between 8,000. Grace Kennedy and them places, them employ a lot of people. So most of the people are informal work and, you know, them go market, go sell, them hustle. The government themselves, them have no place to place nobody. So when you really have no job vacancy like that, these people are not still out of work for them have to go and hustle. That's why the Chinese shouldn't come and get a job. There is no them not have the job available. I mean, you're a big dirty thinking chuck, garbage chuck. Run out and talk about people, but you have restaurant can't go work in a fast food place. Why you not go work in a fast food place? I send these same people, I mean, there is no job. Fast food place, when you work in a fast food place, in a Chinese fast food, not China, but them cook all kind of thing in them pot. Me no want no food for them out of that. See? You working on that. It teaches, you rather you go be apprentice and go work with a carpenter or mason. Because when you're done, you get that trade, you acquire a trade, but you can work on your own. You understand? You better work with a, you know, a skilled professional or something, or institution or something. So you can acquire some skill, like liquor plumbing, you work with a plumber. Yeah, or an electrician. So you acquire that skill. Yeah, it's good for you in the future. But for a worker, if you just pass the food on a counter, what kind of skill you acquire? You can't go up on the cashier, you know. Yeah, we say true believer cast more. So right away, Andrew, I look on the population, destroy the place, and I tell them lie and people are run with it. This is bullshit. These are the worst government. And by the way, we are all you by your own word, brother. Your whole government accountable. Stop it. Them go around and push things. Let me finish play this. It is a piece of shit. It's a garbage. Play this.
Just to be clear, I have been speaking about this for months, for years, and at every time I have spoken about the need to bring labor into the country, I have always said, we are not at the stage where we will import labor, and before we think about importing any labor, we must get the Jamaicans, the 50,000 who are unemployed, those who are unemployed, and the 300,000 that have not put themselves in the labor force, we must.
So we now have no 300,000. But over 7. So right away, I put something there. This is how the man lie. Even if you get the statistic from starting, it has shown you 700,000 which them never done take up the statistic. We don't know that. Remember I played that more than one time. You know what they say? Unemployed around 50,000. And unemployed now at 300,000. So I put it like 400,000. Lie again. In both that more than half of what starting say. I give you. And some go 50,000. Yeah? Alone and in full. The whole of this a lie, I tell. Everything a lie. And him said them the train up. But yes, the Chinese have people work and the people. I'll be a fuck him, I do. Yeah? You don't go teach the people them civil engineer and then you hold them for even 5 years and say we have to do back the job. We're not supposed to have nobody outside that build no road. None. Not even one. Jamaicans supposed to can build road and build road properly. If you can build houses and things, this up on the ground there. Yeah, you must have some engineering skills, some civil engineer can do this shit. You understand and do it properly. You don't need them. You don't need nobody in them infrastructure. This is bullshit. That means Jamaica already yet, you know. When they talk about Jamaica, a first world country, if you not a civil engineer, can build road upon themselves, you get Chinese country, even if you build a little club, and where that it speaks volume. Because Jamaica must can build these things on them own. Employ them own and the money circulate and that's how the economy grow. I'll be a fuck with them, I do. But them can't get, I'll be a fuck with them, I do. My crunch numbers, me I tell you, I'll be a fuck with them, I do. Be a garbage in chat and be a fuck with him, though. This government are the worst government may ever witness. The worst. Continue.
Bring them in. I have been on record with
There's an argument, Mr. PM,
yes,
that somehow your administration had been not forthcoming, not quick enough to agree to a TCN, unlike your other colleague countries in the Caribbean.
Cliff.
And this was part of an effort
Cliff,
to force your hand.
Cliff, can you blame...
Is there any credence to that? That this
well,
was
first
done
of all,
to force your hand?
Well, I'm going to address that question, but your first assertion that we were slow. We were very deliberate in what we do. We considered carefully because we understand the Jamaican public, the Jamaican psyche, and how Miss Matty in Northeast Manchester is going to view it as if, you know, the US is coming to dump unwanted persons in our country.
So I repeat what I say. I dump them, I dump them. You hear the lie where I tell you.
To create a problem for us.
It is.
The issue is far more than...
The people, when I talk about all people, this all him trick people. Him couldn't trick me. Him tough tongue and none of them couldn't talk to me and trick me. Anything. Come here, hold them everything upon them watch, you know. And PMP will never start telling them, say, remember, everything upon your watch, your whole government accountable. Andrew himself said it. And everybody fear use it. We done with them. This blame thing we done now. Them for fuck off. You cannot government and tell me about PMP. You think I idiot? That means if the country not fix it, you leave them, then they did it for next ever. All them need to say the PMP, you know, from 1920, I when PMP never farmed that. Remember, you know, me say 1920. Remember that father in law come say 1923, 102 year lie. Them tell Pam PMP when PMP never farmed till 1938, you know. And Buster was a PMP, but a back and belly rat. So me look on some back and belly rat PMP where coming like Buster. Yeah, them have the traitor Buster. So me look on them. Them they're not PMP. See? You understand? Tell lie Pam PMP when it never even farm. Big dirty thinking, the nasty one in the Senate. That papaya, that piece of shit. Yes. You understand? So I saw them lie. So you have to hold them accountable. Watch this.
That. And deeper than that, and nobody's looking to dump. Nobody's looking to create a problem. Now, was our hands forced? Were we coerced? Absolutely not. And this is what I would wish my Jamaican people to appreciate. You have in me and in my government a prime minister and ministers who stand up for you.
And police are killing people. Which bad you ever stand up for the people then? You think more talk can't go nowhere. You ever stand up for the people in Jamaica? And just say when I say from Jamaica. Eh? I put needs on people where they try fucking up their opposition and they carry my quote and say, you know, it doesn't fucking up. Look on, our prime minister stand up for you and you don't have no hospital right now around. The nurse and the doctor them have to come out a ball. The nurse them have stand up for Uno. Not him. We are stand up for Uno, not him. Yeah? He might try destroy everything and destroy Uno. And I tell you, that guy is wicked enough. The guy say you have a government that stand up for no, we enrich themselves. Criminal government, piece of shit government. Continue.
Who seek to get the best deals for you.
Tell me one deal, what kind of deal? What kind of deal? Or if you go look at deal for deportee, and the best deal, it's not good for the country at all. Whatever deal, what good deal you ever get for Jamaica? For the Jamaicans, whatever, just tell me one. You fuck him talk. What deal with reality, tell me one. Continue.
And I listened keenly to the response of the leader of the opposition to the TCN program. And I noticed he did not say he wouldn't have done it. I noticed he didn't say we should reject it. He said, well, it's just a pity it had to come out in this way.
And that Mark said, you hear what him say, Mark said, come no hear what him just said, come him said, him listen keenly, I'm not going to play what Mark said. And the germs, them put it up in a tell you, say, you hear, what you going on the opposition about? You hear the government, everything they for you watch. The opposition never say this. Hear this.
And I listened keenly to the response of the leader of the opposition to the TCN program. And I noticed he did not say he wouldn't have done it.
You hear this?
I noticed he didn't say we should reject it. He said, well, it's just a pity it had to come out in this way.
And that him says a pity it have come out this way. Let me hear what Mark say. You know hear what Mark say about that? Him say, Mark say, he wouldn't have done it. And him going to say a pity it come out this way. Let me play what Mark say. Play this.
And the opposition leader has requested that you actually be present the next time around physically.
Next time, don't send a request at 11 o'clock in the night.
Yeah, that big dirty thinking, squeaking, come on. With him body, yes, and him vice. A papa fish, listen up. Papa fish. Papa fish. I am. From the abyss. From ocean wide. Yeah, I'm ask a question. Yeah. No, but Dana, hear what Mark Golding said. Hear this, Dana.
But, Mr. Golding, a quick question. I had the opportunity to speak with Dr. Wheatley's lawyer yesterday, Abe Dabdoob, and he suggested that he intends to call for the intervention of the DPP in this matter and for a full forensic audit of the Integrity Commission's report. I want your reaction to that. And do you, under those circumstances, have any concern about the way that report and the information contained in was carried out by the Integrity Commission? And further, on the matter of the TCN, I just want a clear position from the...
Yeah, you hear it? Him want a clear position from the opposition. I want to go to that. Yeah, John?
Opposition as to, would you support such an agreement between the United States and Jamaica, or are you against it? I just want a clear position from the opposition on that matter.
Yeah, what I want? So him ask a question, I'm not going to answer him. I'm going to play, I'm going to say them I put it up and cut out the part where them put up. You and to come and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Let me go over, let me skip over the part.
Represent him as best he can. I don't, that doesn't mean a lot to me as a lawyer. I expect that is what I mean. But the facts are what the facts are. The investigation is complete. Certain findings have been made. Dr. Wheatley has been recommended for prosecution. The charges are serious, and he must step down. If proceedings are brought or initiatives started which result in a change to that situation, then the situation may warrant further adjustment. But as it stands now, and as it will stand for a while, I'm fairly confident he should not be in the cabinet of the country. On the, what was the other thing? TCN? All I can say is I'm very uncomfortable with the idea of entering into an arrangement like this.
You're the first one come out of my mouth. I'm very uncomfortable with the idea. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to draw Jamaica night. The guy that Andrew said, he never said nothing like this. Yeah.
Where the legal aspects of it are unsettled.
About the legal aspect, first thing, yeah. I'm not telling a film term.
And I would have personally would have been inclined to certainly await the the ruling of the Supreme Court on it.
Same one do it. Can the Supreme Court tell say it's illegal already? Them appeal it. Say him tell you, him talk to Andrew now, you know. Say must carry them. Him say him never said this.
Before going any further.
Yeah, before you go further. All right.
It is a fact that the US are a close ally of ours and have been very helpful to us in many ways, including after Hurricane Melissa. And if they have a serious problem and they're asking for our assistance, I wouldn't likely ignore that or reject that. But I would be very concerned about the risks that Jamaica is assuming from doing it. And some of those have been discussed already today. The possibility of persons coming here that the screening doesn't actually completely thoroughly cover whatever risks they may present to the Jamaican public and so on. So, you know, I don't want to definitively say, because I don't
but him say it.
know what, when a government is dealing with a situation, they are privy to information that we, opposition, simply don't know. The public doesn't know either. And, you know, I'm mindful of that. But I would say that certainly, while the legalities of the situation remain unclear, I would have been reluctant to commit Jamaica to that.
Well, I'm just telling you now, until that clear, I will be reluctant to commit Jamaica to that. Yeah? Until I say I'm going to commit Jamaica to it. I'm the reluctant. I'm going to do it. You understand? Andrew might talk to you, you know. But Andrew said he never said nothing like this, right?
And I have serious misgivings about the legality of it, given...
I have serious misgivings of the illegality of it. So as a liar, I'm telling you now, hurt them fed up, they know, but he must speak truth to power. In a film liar terms. You know what it is? Yes, it's good, man. I mean, can't them come. Liar tell Andrew, you hear what I'm saying?
How other jurisdictions where this matter has been addressed at the highest level judicially have found it not to be something which is lawful. So that alone gives me a reason to be cautious in how to proceed.
How to proceed. Yeah, that gives reason to cautious, yeah?
And just one more if you'll allow me.
No, when I allow you now, Pampa Fish, go away. Go away. It's a piece of shit. But this is what Andrew do all the time. Yes. This is what Andrew do. Mark talk as a, you know, as a liar. I know US are listening to the opposition here with them say, we know them attack man there already. But him tell you, you know, the illegality of this shit, it's troubling. Yeah, and you know, him talk over that, but US always help proper with that. But this, one and him talk on it more than one time, when burn it out. Yeah? See what my brethren I say also. Minister of National Security already said Jamaica will not benefit from the TCN. Jamaica just helping out the US tears. So, all I'm tell because them pay money. And you see them pay money to Eswatini. And you see them send more people. Them don't go send like one, them send more now. So them send more upon them money with them get already. Them give the money in advance. That means if in a mine shop, Andrew get the money already, you know. If in a mine shop, the government of Jamaica collect that money from them side. And them get the money, because them people that get the money, just them get wow. If in a mine shop, them collect the money. As them sign. Them transfer money come give. Them wanna give everybody money and they put on there. You see me, I say Patrick, and them leave him last. So this is Andrew Holness, and me just come clear up and just say the opposition never say nothing like that and the money mongo said him sorry say it leak. You know, him sorry it leak. Him sorry say it come out like this or something. This is a lie. Him dangerous. Him dangerous. But remember play him again, Pums Vaz, you go away, you're a piece of shit. Remember play him again, pan a piece of liar. When run out, I want you listen this code. Listen this code.
To know what is the root of our problems today.
Root.
It is the bad policies of the PNP in the 1990s.
So appear this and you know Jamaica people for run them way. This is the same big dirty thinking and Holness, you know. This piece of this.
Will the political choke?
Notably, of course, the increasing of the benefit, the age for the benefit of persons for NHT. That's one. And the medical, the establishment of a medical facility and oncology center. That's good. And the establishment of a hospital in the western region. That's good, and we give credit for that.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you're in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part was to blame. Why should Jamaicans accept your criticism, given your own troubles meeting the 5 targets?
I think the Prime Minister is missing the moment. This moment requires leadership. The country has a sense that all the indications are going in the wrong direction. People want reassurance. People want to know that there is somebody at the helm who has a sense of direction. The speech should have been about hope, motivation, confidence, instead of blame and same political regurgitation. So I'm not going to join the Prime Minister in that. I will say, however, that the Prime Minister is now in charge of the country, and all of these things are happening on her watch, and she should deal with them effectively instead of trying to blame the opposition.
Okay, yes. I'm agree with you with that. When you depend on your watch, you deal with it. You deal with the situation. But no, you did it 10 years. That was 8 months. Not 2020. That the 18th of September. A matter of fact, can do it. Yeah, the 18th of September. That she come in from the 5th of January. 8 months and 2 weeks. And you hear what I'm saying? It depends on our watch. Remember, you know, she deal with the IMF. But them default and them go back to the IMF. And she said, but you know, I'm not talking because I want to default. You must say, no. It depends on your watch. Deal with it. Don't blame we. And them go back to the IMF. Remember, you know, participate with the IMF. Right? And decide the same piece of nastiness going around, if you run them, you know, hold the government accountable. Them are shit. That to play everywhere. When you now opening the show, that come off and play everywhere. All the cup that come from Andrew Holness mouth. Too much bullshit. Boy, your problem. Look, party. You know, he might say the problem, but you're still. Look here. You can't even buy a party now, but a PMP do this. So, $20 for your party 19. See the 95 this year. See the October 95. Put it back. Put it back. October 95. I got 96, you know. One party at $20. Small coke at $15. You can't spend 100. Hey, let me ask you something. When you can't take $100 now and go get a patty and a coke and a small fries and get change out of $100, you can? One patty now, one I see a beef patty now, and like some place at $3.80. 19 patty you could have get with this money. 19. No, you get one. One. Yeah? $3.80. So 19 party, 10 other party that are 3,800 right now. So that's about 6,000, that's like $7,000 party. Yeah? That are like 7,000 right now. The one party where they buy now, you know what you buy the one party now? The one party. Remember I could buy one party now, you know. Where I get for 9, you get 19 party for one. What's that? What me say? 19 party, $380. 19 party. Some place are $400. 20 party, right? 20 party, yeah, 400. So at $8,000 for that 20 party there in some place right now. 8,000, yeah, yeah. Where I get for us? What? In a them time in 1995, where you could have get 20 party for $400 at $8,000 now for the 20 party. Tell me now if him are going good. Tell me if him are going good now. The same 20, I remember, you know, have the amount of meat and thing in it. In a them time, you could have get 20 party for $400 Jamaican dollar. $400 Jamaican dollar can buy one. So 10 of them are $4 grand. 20 of them is $8,000. So when you buy 20, where I get for $800 or $16,000 now for it. 800. If you buy 40 patty, say you keep something, you know, brother. And you want 40 patty. At $800 you pay for 40 patty. The $800 right now, and the Andrew one is what you can buy 2. $16,000. Anything we say $400. $16,000 pay for the 40 patty right now. 16,000. That's your minimum wage. Yeah? I remember there's a minimum wage wasn't $800. So I tell you that more buying power the minimum wage there than what you get now. That's your whole minimum wage gone. If you buy 40 patty. Gone. Yeah? And then Andrew come and talk about the blame. Let me go back to the blame because we have to hold on accountable, you know. And Andrew tell you this, and you don't blame opposition and go on like people like you, that's that piece of shit. So I hear what I say, so I'm going to move this. Yeah, garbage, you tired of you, man. I'm going to say, Pums Vaz, I'm a tough to allow tough time to do the same thing. Or if you have a government will go around and just blame them and then hold them, I want to sit down and allow them to do this shit. Them are the government for Christ's sake. I know go that. Them are the back in the days, the people now get them money they for them pay. The money what them are get for them pay now it's unbelievable. Them themselves raise it. Look what them are do to the country. After the amount of them teeth, on top of what them are teeth. And for to do that, you have some little nasty piece and dirty drunk piece and nastiness them. They pan this and put up one bag of garbage. The country can't better. Run with the whole of them are shit. Them are garbage. Like me say, furry teeth, that's why I never put them in. I never put them. This is the time I'm sure why I never put them. Remember the time I'm put up Marky G, you know. This is what them do. But me just interview Marky G. This is what them do. You know what they say, no go away from me. I say I can't try it up. See what them do, yeah? We know some you're just another PMP puppet. Well, let's face it, you have 140,000 subscribers who are rallying hard against the JLP. Your rhetoric, it's spreading. Sperm whale from the sperm whale Black West. You drop the ball, sir. Labor right on the too comfortable. So me, them put us in a people. See me there? So them put there, they put Marky G there. One interview me doing the first interview. See that? We don't know where we are going, and then them put my head on this. And then when them do that, it get me mad, you know, because I remember when they ran put me, you know, remember when I ran put fire, when I eat that, me will never done. Me I didn't even know the whole of our germs. And then they put a fur teeth one, you know, put my head on this, look here. No, a fur teeth one I could have ever put a little dirty thinking and in my face. Put my head on this, I don't know the wrong, somebody them a fuck around. Look at that dirty thinking fur teeth one. Remember to yeah, see that? Look here. Look here. Fucking idiot. You look at real warrior, but you like them things that me joke. In a real life now. Me talk to Mark Wolin, interview Mark Wolin and them go out to them fuckery. And when you look, them put the way look at them attack me, you know. Yes. And we attack a man like this. Remember, you have to continue, because remember, it's a long distance. You have to expose all I know. And in a real life, and I can't face me and give me chat. Una shit. I'm expecting and expecting, and I be praying for no, una shit. Me with style, no, for go away. Yeah? That's what I tell them, leave me in a wilderness, you know. Me pray for them, you know. Them are shit, you know. Yeah, man, in a real life, me pray for them, man. Them are shit, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, never put them, man. You can't see me a whole government accountable. That's what Andrew want to say, you know. And you come around put me like a thing, say me I want the same thing. You know, I want a different thing. I real boy, I want a shit. Don't play with me. Nah, I beg my friend neither. Keep it real around there, you know. You understand? This, you see what them doing, you know, them attack. When you talk, them attack you. And when them attack me, me give them 100-fold. Anything you do, me I give them 100-fold. Fuck it. Listen, if them nice to me, me give them 100-fold. Same way, I'm nice. Me alright. When them fucked up, and them not stop from talking the truth. Me go play on Holness, yes, sir. Una shit. Play, yes, sir.
If we're going to have a history,
them edit this. Yeah, Andrew, them fuck you now. Hear this. So them come Finsack. He might go tell you all time one word. Remember, you know? I hold him by panning watch, you know. Finsack or Siaga and the one of them. We shouldn't even talk about no Finsack neither with Andrew Holness. Because if you hold him to account, you shouldn't even talk about Michael Manley. I'm going to show you, I'm going to play a little part of this and then I'm going to play Manley. I'm going to play Manley before me. A little piece of Manley's speech. I have played that before me. Yeah? You can hear what them man do. When him say the things, they do it. That's why Jamaicans are successful. Different from them fight. You understand? Hear this. Hear this.
Finsack was a homegrown domestic crisis wholly caused by the PNP, for which we are now only just recovering.
So when I talk a fuckery, Finsack is just recovering. You right now the bank, them I lend people think me a bank of Jamaica tell people to cut bank to cut high interest rate and do all kind of things. Right? See how them they do over 400 million. Add the shot. The whole of them were in this government farm Finsack are the solution. We buy up the bad debt. That the whole country not go down. And him say Finsack is a homegrown problem. Finsack, you know. I'm a matter of fact, you hear him tell us Finsack spend the money to buy up the debt. But it was the problem. Look how him done now. Hear this. Hear this. And them are laughing about it. No. Tell them trick people this piece of fucking shit. The whole of them are shit.
The GDP prior to the advent of the Finsack crisis was 72%.
I'm talking about prior. See, I got that 200 hard. And the PNP can't down. When I talk about, and when I talk, you know, when you talk about, when you look at 18 years, you look on the bus, you come in and everything with them putting the highway and everything, but you must say Finsack. But the same Finsack when it's a crisis. In a 1995, me just show you, participate of the IMF. If it was a crisis, or you pay of IMF, or you build road, or you build highway, or the phone system change, or the car, them, what the fuck you talk about? What this piece of shit I talk about? Why things so cheap back then? If it was a crisis, why the thing them never way up and our income cut them now and carry them up? But then take the things somewhere there, you rise the flower and everything and go and sky high with it. And I say I Finsack do this shit. Him. Yeah, him did fuck it up already, you know, him and Bruce. And Mama P take it and stable it up and package it up and straighten them out. See what I'm doing it, yeah? Hear the fuckery.
The government at the time established Finsack to bail out the collapsed financial institutions.
So what? You hear this? The government established it to bail out the finance. So Finsack destroy the fucking place. Hear the fucker does something. And if you can do maths good, and you can read and write, you know it's a be a fuckery matter. Because if the government build Finsack to bail it out, so now Finsack will be the fucking problem. If it solve the problem, or it be the problem. Look how they make this dumb set piece of fuckery. Can be a clientele and be a, hey, move. I'll play a little bit more, man. I go to Manley, you know. Time for fuck off in them and shit, you know. Yes. Hear this.
This bailout cost the country 42% of GDP.
So, oh, you said, all right, let me move this again. It cost the country, so it's a bailout. It's a bailout. If them not bail out the country, the whole country sink. And it caused by Siaga them. And secure loan and everything. Him just say it. The government build Finsack for bail out the country, bail out the bank them. Them have to do it. When Obama bail out the car and bail out the thing them over there, so him have to do it. If it does sink the whole country. When other country bail out things like this and them, that's why them come up with FSC, you know, and put in some other things, say, you know, safeguard. See, them same man gonna FSC gonna take 500 million. You had come out and mouth inside the Finsack are the problem. If the government didn't farm Finsack, You don't have a Jamaica. Then everything gone AYR, everything that shoot over the top. So you still things that carry it back. And him say it all time out, so it farm to bail them out. Both of them are the problem. And it costs, then it no must cost. You know, it a cost win. Eh? You fucking ass, you. I'm going to tell you about them garbage. Let me show you how real leader do. This is the first budget for Michael Monday. No, I'm coming in February. There's a second one. But this is a 73 budget. Here how real leader run things. Here, yeah. And everything when I'm talking, put them in. Hear this. He no come chat fuck you. Hear this.
For the first time, national service in Jamaica.
The man just come in. Just 1 year. Him start for the first time national service. I eat the national service and the whole of the training and everything with them that if them pack it up, rename and call fucking art. Yeah? Tell me I tell you this. But this and that and training. Remember a man that train up the people them, you know. Apprenticeship, this national service. Play it again.
We are starting for the first time national service in Jamaica. We feel the great need is in education.
Thank you, sir. No latitude and longitude. About them peppers, man. Aye. Them peppers, not like that. You never hear a man talk about, you tell about the children, you never hear a man say, Radam. Where's the brother? Yeah. Them, no, them destroy the country. They rob the wealth. The PNP bail out the country and fix it back. Continue. Hold on. The other day, them use 150 million and bail out JPS. No, 150 million, the money where them pay them. No, the government does bail out JPS spend the money. So the government, 150 million US. Eh? So then bail out that. Yeah? And you see something happen to the country, then the government have to come and borrow some money and do whatever. Government do what them have to do. When I talk is bullshit about Finsac. Him tell you the government have to bail them out. But you still, Finsac cause the problem. You're fucking asshead. And they done some of them up and down. Finsac, when they release the report? Because the whole of them make money off of this shit. And the government give back the people them the money for true. Them get bail out. If the whole place is a sink, when we get sensible. And by the way, at the same time, the party said, if the place is brought down, all parties leave IMF. 2009, them go back to IMF. When it's different town. When them take it and by 2 years, they mash up the country. Them destroy everything. Yes. Yes. JPS they get bail out. All the entity. Him just bail out the church with 75 million too. Fucking asshead. Yeah? I'll be a fucking talk. Look on the money where him go borrow. Eh? And you see where mother bail out some friends. Eh? Fucking idiot. Play this. You're real leader, yeah. Real man the heights. Hear this.
I'm going to call for the young people to give us a period of time when they get back into the primary system to teach before they move on out into their careers. Once a child reaches 16 or 17, if they say fail their O-level exam, we will then ask them to...
Is your man say once a child reach 16 or 17? You know where him say 15-year-old and look a boy running around with gun. Radam! 15 years! Well, that's an Andrew one is. Not no vulgar so. But I'm a prime minister material. Let me Alibabas. Let me a shit. Yeah? You're really there?
Give 2 years to volunteer for 2 years to come in and teach in the primary schools while we look after them, which will also give them a chance to try again for their exam, in which case they might then be able to take advantage of it to move on further again. If the child passes the O-level and wants to move on to A-level or some kind of technical training, child will go, but we will ask it to carry the obligation of service. And if it goes right to the end of the university system, so be it.
University system. That's why me also liberate run out. Hear them now, you know, you fucking idiot. Listen. Blind I got to cut that in 1986. We know the tablet. That's why it happened the other day when I see a little piece of shit come from my thing when I play my music. You know, I don't do politics around the thing now. You have to wire them up and send them on that way. Remember them boy, they come in like foul, them and tread them mama, you know. Cause, you know, you have to liberate them fool, you know. Andrew, now go for your thing and you will beat up yourself, Andrew. You might not teach you the table man. You will never, me will never, listen. No, me not care for government or not. I will not go on there and leave a comment. Me speak freely on my show. Yeah? I know every right can go leave a comment for government. Me not do radio state, me not do it, me not leave comment. So it's when me run for me control it. Yeah. Anything one do now I get 100 for fuck on that shit. Yeah? I remember me them for the school, man, me will style them, you know. In a real life too, you know. When the figure school away. Yeah? Alright. When you hear man I even truth and rights run, you have to be real lawyers. We not fear you then, you know, them are shit, you know. Same? Yeah, man. Alright. Some of them want root out that I'm free pandemic, man. Root out the whole idea long there and free pandemic, and them are shit, you know. Yeah, man. Play.
But even at that time, we're going to say, come and teach certain subjects in the technical schools, come and teach subjects even for 2 years in the primary schools. Create a revolution in the knowledge of the people by putting our skills that we've got through our secondary system cycled back into the training of more skills so as to bring the light of knowledge and freedom to the people that are being born and growing up in the system.
That me believe in. That me live through this. Me live through it. This me believe. I'm still. Me a real man there, you know. And the phone a real man there. We not do flip flopping around there, you know. We not do that, you know. Yeah, man, we not do that. Continue.
I think it's the most exciting challenge and opportunity for Jamaica since independence. It's something to stir the fire of nationalism and patriotism in your heart, Mr. Speaker.
You may talk about nationalism, but they must choose Jamaica to man this nationalism and patriotism in your heart. You put the, see it? If, and I did say to you now, Joe, you tell boy, brother, I'm 15 years old, only a boy, and I to go to school and correct them, but feel like, and you send police to shoot them. 22-year-old get shot in a territory and police tell life and him saying they're gone. Never wanted, never mix up with police. I'm work a water commission and dead. I'm right now. They pa Andrew water, nobody now will Andrew for these things. The police do it for them one. So the police them get charged for these things, them get charged. But Andrew give them narrative where he can't give. He give them directives. He forgot the court. He forgot the man. He forgot the criminal court over some man. In the year. Continue.
The National Service, they'll be asked to give 2 years, mainly in teaching, but also, if people prefer, perhaps with the literacy program, they can help with the youth development program, with the youth camps that are coming on stream later this year, the new type of youth development. There are all sorts of ways in which they can help put back into their country.
Youth development and everything, you know war with youth, you put it back in your country. And you want to make sure everybody goes to school, so food there. Remember, you know, if you go a party shop, what the party them name? Bruce's? Yes. 5 cents for a party. Monday time, 5 cents. And 2 cents per bus. A Monday time. So we have to have Monday time at 2 cents. Even big people pay 10 cents. When you're in a uniform at 2 cents, man. You see? Yes. I remember party and everything free. Remember everything, you know. You have party, you have plantain tart. Then them have the bun, them have the milk, them have the white milk, them have the cherry milk. I think them have like a chart. Them have different things for you, you know, in there, you know. Some people have hot food, right? You get the people used to, them time you see it burger, you know. Back then, you see it burger, man. Don't follow them, you know. Don't follow them in the garbage. We live through the time.
So that instead of drowning through the lack of resources to create training. We use our own resources that say, let me give back something to the country that gave me both birth and the life opportunity of higher education. Because of all this planning, sir, I'm very pleased to be able to announce something more about education. At the present time, about 2,500 children in each age group move through into the secondary system, and then some into the comprehensive, the technicals, etc. Because of plans already laid, already 9,000 of those children will be able, by next year, September, to move into expanded technical schools and expanded secondary schools. That still leaves another 10,000 of junior secondaries with nowhere to go right now. Because of the call for the volunteers and the getting of the secondary schools to give back the training in the system, we are going to be able to revolutionize the quality of the primary education, because that's a well-educated youngster that is going in. We're going to be able to release the best teachers to move up the system and strengthen the system inside the junior secondary. And by the introduction of the SHIP system next year, among the 19,000 junior secondaries, 9 of whom will go on into secondary, but 10 of whom will remain, we will be able to give 2 years further training and lift the age of the junior secondary schools from 15 to the age of 17.
15 to 17, him lift it. Push 2 more years on it, yeah? Yes.
What we're going to do with the 10,000 is to create training in the junior secondaries that is particularly orientated to the needs of the economy. Therefore, that 2 years of extra training in the junior secondary for the other 10,000 will have a heavy vocational bias, strong on work attitudes, concepts of work discipline, and the creation of skills that will be particularly identified by industry as the things of which they are short. We want to see this country can take one thing and lift it out of the quagmire of politics and let it be like a beacon summoning the nation to the solution of its own problems through self-reliance. I come back now, Mr. Speaker, to where I began, yes, which was the problem of an age group marching forward. You have, say, 50,000 children of 15, all with their anxious parents behind them. Yes. Of the 50,000 children roughly of that age next year, instead of 9,000 with a hope and 41 to face a blank wall, at one stroke we will have lifted it to 28,000 children who will be receiving further training of one sort or another. More than 3 times in one stroke. And the key is national service, the putting back to your nation of what you gain from the privilege of education. When we talk of taxes, I say to the people, I know it is hard. And it reminds me, I hear all the jokes and fine, the better the bitter, and that's all what makes life worth living. But let me remind everybody so that, it's a very funny thing about life, Mr. Speaker. Many a man has died of an illness because there was not a doctor to prescribe one dose of medicine. And many a man lives in the world today, Mr. Speaker, because there was a doctor that had the courage to say, draw one draught of the medicine, it will taste bad, it will be bitter, but it is the thing that will release you to the better that must come. And therefore, I say, I know the taxes are hard, but I say to a person, when you're thinking of your bet, and I hope you win it, wherever you are, whoever you are, think that that is helping to start the revolution again in education, to lift it yet again from where the torch bearers of the past have brought it up to now. If you're drawing on a cigarette, think that it is helping, that either it was going to stay down, or the condensed milk go up, or we couldn't start this great new initiative in education. We couldn't give the chance. We couldn't let the mothers see the whole light of hope dawn for the children of the next generation. Something had to pay. And rather than creep along like before, we said, let us be bold now. Let us be brave now.
The man I respect, when I tell you, you know, well, the taxes are we have up, and then explain everything to you. You know, do like them, you'll be all right, and we have the most, and we're full of this. Him not do it. Him said, I'll be a don said, but, you know, they go and they follow one bag of dons follow him, and when they deal with Jamal and straighten them out. You understand? Hundreds of thousands, that more than 20,000 of them, you know. I've learned to read and write, man. So much of them done say. Couldn't write cat. Come like the me up in a St. Thomas now, where can't spell cat in my wall with you tell him that. You understand? Them need that piece of shit up there. Yeah. Yeah. They shine up shoes, yes. Continue.
Let us take time and destiny by the forelock now, so that we can set tomorrow's generation free. When a person buying a car, sure, it had 76% tax before, so now it has 25% more. It's not because they don't want people to have cars, but something has to pay. And maybe somebody buying a $4,000 car, which already has 75% tax on it.
It already have the tax. $4,000 car.
Maybe, or something around there. And there's another 25%, not as much as was there before. Let them think that maybe that money will be supplying perhaps 2 jobs for 2 people that have never had a job in their lives.
I'm a like this to want to talk, you know, self-reliance. America makes about that. And you see, the JLP, them give them the backside. 6 of them company. And them that tell about make plane and rocket and all kind of things. And man, they, you know, forced purchase at 51%. And then the levy, give him the money where he want for do what he want. And then use it and do it. You can't blame him 1 cent. And but in a 73 of them time, I'm from CARICOM, you know. CARICOM, where you say, Andrew, you know, I was the chairman just the other day, just 6 months. In the last 6 months, end the year. He was the chairperson. I'm on the farm CARICOM. The man 3 other. Manly. We see no phone run go down a Caribbean now and then go down there. No. It is a phone. Manly do it. The man live in a NHT like him like him a crab loss from onions. I saw him live by NHT, you know, and Jonas. Then he tell balance him and his budget still can't balance. For 10 years and him still go on it for 5 more. 100 billion and see him take the next 50 billion out of it. Eh? Man the work. Continue.
And ask yourself, do you love your country enough for that to be worthwhile? And I say, sir, we talk of change. What is change? Change, sir, is the willingness to look at your system and have the courage to know what is wrong. More is not change. Change is to reorder the values of your life. Change is to have a vision of a new hope for a society. Change is to have the courage to invest something now in sacrifice so that tomorrow's people may be free. Change is a matter of a vision of justice. And you talk of change. Was there change? Let us speak of change. Labor Day was change as people began to feel self-reliance. The People's Food Complex that is coming is change because it will bring relief. That is change. Operation Grow is change.
Operation Grow. When the farmer them get the land them now to come off of the inside and come to Operation Grow.
Change. The leasehold system is there for change.
The leasehold, where you get the land and you know you get to go on the leasehold. Leasehold, yeah.
The integrity legislation is change.
Integrity legislation. And that's how it starts from integrity legislation. It grab on you know. Don't you say I am started to man integrity. A man of integrity, man.
The literacy program is changed. The recognition of women's rights is changed.
It's of women's rights.
The 40-hour work week for government workers is changed.
40-hour work week, you know what I'm saying? So I tell you, say plans and program and things where them man are bringing, it will not live half. Them man are bringing it in and practicing them. You understand? See, yeah.
The workers' bank that is coming is changed. The creation of equal status for all children in Jamaica.
My born come say my mother and father married, but remember you have some people that born a bastard before Monday said this. After Monday, Andrew born as a bastard, you know. After Monday, this is 73, and then them change it from 73. So every born after that, you know, born as bastard. But Andrew born as a bastard. Yeah. You hear them say, no bastard, no day again. Every man laughful. Joke them with Jamal. I'm joke them with all of these things. Him change it up. Andrew born as a bastard. And when I 3-1, it make it worse. When 3 are roughly, you know. All right, continue.
Is changed. The law to prevent non-Jamaicans owning our land is changed.
The law to prevent non-Jamaican from owning the land. See, I got to change back this. Them couldn't own the land. Them Chinese, they couldn't get the land neither, no. Them, they all the land and run away. Couldn't work. You have the law to prevent them from owning the land. You know? See, I got to tear up that, you know. So that's what I tell you, say, you know, see, I got to move it. I am the control the whole thing. See, I got to get rid of the whole of them thing. Yeah. Remember them that control not 83, them control everything, you know. Everything. Every seat, every JLP. That's what I tell you, say them destroy the place. Them are the only part who control every seat. Command they never run, never contest. You get everything, whole 60. And fuck up the country. In lockdown hospital, in lockdown this, in fire people. Thousands of people get fire and fuck up the whole place. So if him did good and you get the whole place without nobody bother you for much years, the place couldn't fuck up. All the matter about, you know what, his PMP, but you're talking bullshit. It's there, go check it out. That's what matter about, no people remember this. This is bullshit. Me am talk some history and mislead him and I read some fuckery, you know. When them and me say the library in Jamaica write some fuckery, you know. You want to read the real thing why England, these things documented in the state or in Canada. Don't read them thing. Because when them start this put up thing in the algorithm, if you come up on our Canada thing, these things documented long time in books. So you put them up online, you can know this authentic, because you read about it for a long time, that and that. Them change up some things in it for down there. So go please, Andrew and them things, be careful where you read. Be a garbage. We know that. You understand? No. Yes, we do the same thing, so we know. We study these things, so we know. Continue.
The 18-year-old vote is changed.
From 21, I'm dropping to 18, too, you know. You see something, me tell you, them benefit for them to realize I'm on the do it neither, you know. It carry the place. The whole of this one here. It carry the place. You understand? Hear this? Yeah.
Free education for the people is changed.
But yeah, I'm coming free education, Sita. Yeah, man. Sita, free education. See? National service where we put back is changed. These are the means by which, sir, we shall achieve power for the people and freedom in our time. These are the means. These are the means by which, sir, the power will come to the people. Sacrifice now for a great day tomorrow, where we will march together in the name of work, in the name of justice, because the word is love. Not for war with people and kill out, get a youth. But forget, even if them they go on the wrong track because of UNO, you can't have 700,000 people now work according to Staten. And you said full employment. That means you not look the job for them. That means you X them out then. That means them not used to Jamaica, although them have to use everything in the same way. This make it bad. Eh? It's a great man. Let me just show them something again. Let me show them something. Let me show them this again. Because this is not a joke. We don't do tabloid runners. Yeah. Cheese party, Blackwood. Blackwood, them are from St. Elizabeth, don't it? I don't know them come from, my granny come from, you know. I want to see Blackwood, I know say, I don't there people them come from Moss. Because I don't know the Blackwood nowhere else. The Blackwood come from down there, you know. My granny and our family, them, eh? Well, if I'm a granny, you know, so I'm a blood them, you know. Yes. All right. So, let me see now, carry come. Let me see carry come. Let me see this. Michael Manley, Trinidad, all right. See that? Let me see this. Yeah.
Was established by the Treaty of Chaguaramas signed by Barbados, Jamaica, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago on July 4th, 1973, and entered into force subsequently on August 1st, 1973.
See, man, and there. See, Michael, the same CARICOM. Yeah? Yes. When them get rid of the union there now, but we don't try, when father that do him come back at the same thing, him come back, come to CARICOM. Man, they are one of the founding father for CARICOM, you know. 1970. Remember, I just come in 72, and by 73, them farm CARICOM. And I just say, Andrew, at the chairman, them don't even know all these things. 40 hours a work week, you know, the maternity leave and the amount of things do is beneficial to the world. Them don't even know because them don't study about yesterday. Andrew attacked this man. Remember it's CIA, remember the JLP. CIA used JLP to shoot by Mali, you know, and they assassinate man the 3 times. Yes? Then they assassinate man there. And I over through the backside. And I just about Castro alone, you know. And some man destroy them up. So them do everything for Monday feel. But certain things. Remember, you know, when you're looking at Jamaica, and like the school them did lock down and nothing at all, you know. Them do, you know. Even when Saga them kill 800 odd people, because you have a black road. Of a black the road. In a 76 it never so bad. But 80, you know, it turn up. Then turn it up 80. And after 76 election, because after 76 election, you move, but you good again. Because we go to Black River. After that, now it's like 77, 78. Then we go on to go set them people that Black River, them Blackwood people there. You see? Yeah, down in a Black River. You know, go down there with my auntie and them go. See Uncle and them down there and come up and go look at the master came on the spark and a big businessman down there and say in a Black River. Black River, them time there, you know, Black River coming like a ghost town, you know. Every day coming like a Sunday, you know. So as a town man now, you're rather stay at town because down there too quiet. Now Black River, you know, Minnie and Minto gonna ask the place, blessing, yeah man, Garrett, big up. Say, Minnie and Minto them and the one of them just fucked up Black River. Black River was a nice place. Look what Minnie and Minto them go do it. Walk around and mash up. I can't believe that a Black River. Black River so quiet. So if you not like quiet, you will not live there. I can't believe a Black River is. Even at 85 when I crash, I don't know where I come from. Man, I go down there to our uncle and everything there. Saying, yes. So, you know, I can't believe, you know, the place bash up. And I'm going to play about this with Andrew Holness. I'm going to tell him for holding. Yeah, but Andrew say, yeah, so everybody fear play this. This, Andrew. I'm going to put up back this video. Put up back.
Benefit the age for the benefit of persons for NHT. That's one. And the establishment of a medical facility and oncology center. That's good. And the establishment of a hospital in the western region. That's good, and we give credit for that.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you're in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part was to blame. Why should Jamaicans accept your criticism, given your own troubles meeting the 500?
I think the Prime Minister is missing the moment. This moment requires leadership. The country has a sense that all the indications are going in the wrong direction. People want reassurance. People want to know that there is somebody at the helm who has a sense of direction. The speech should have been about hope, motivation, confidence, instead of blame and same political regurgitation. So I'm not going to join the Prime Minister in that. I will say, however, that the Prime Minister is now in charge of the country, and all of these things are happening on her watch, and she should deal with them effectively instead of trying to blame the opposition.
So why you never blame the opposition and Ghana, the man then run up and down all over the fucking place? This don't go for you. You are the Prime Minister, fuck up the place, and the mayor big dirty thinking Pums Vaz run out about sign and the toll I go up and the pay. Hey, them for run him where? Yeah, the government, everything they want to watch, and we attack a bullshit too. Nobody not back and forth with none of no. We know why, yeah, nothing more what 10 years had. This is when post that's going for those 8 months. And they matter about the IMF where them never pay. But IMF money and post say, you can't talk to me and I'm here straight. Him say, no, it depends on your watch now. Don't blame your position. It depends on your watch. And him right, it depends on our watch. So it depends on film watch now 10 plus years. Every minute him going to the 90s can lie. Him going in the 70s. Him got big dirty thinking Pums Vaz. All him do is go around and eat female meal and belt shit. Yeah? Go now to talk about the jail. A big shit them talk. Time for to run them, my man. Tired of them. Daniel, we can move this. Everybody fit take off that and use it with them, you know. You will government accountable. This not a long time. And here, Andrew, as the opposition in 2012, I tell them that. I tell Michael Sharp up on TVJ. Yeah? Done with him. Daniel, see a place there, man. See that? Hey, but, you know, we think of your pain, man. So, all right. So, yeah, so, on Friday this, remember, at the night, at the just tonight, I'm heard strong, you know. So, yeah, so, the party I keep Friday evening sharp, you know.
Yeah, man, so this is a kitchen and a bar, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, kitchen and bar and all them things there, you know what I mean? The place, well, the settings, I love the settings.
Right. So,
yeah, I love the settings, for real. Yeah.
People are complaints, you know. So when they go for a move. You see, Daniel? So who are coming? I remember I'm Earth Strong. Yeah. I'm a birthday party this for Friday. Up here, so I'm put up at the poster. Yeah. See? I put up at my poster, you know. Go and enjoy yourself. And I remember, you know, when them come here, it's a nice place, nice setting. But if I move some of these people, but I'll be a bit soon when I drop in the place, you know, so we don't know that already, you know. So we don't know it already. So if I move up, put up that place. So let me see the place itself, yes. So let me see the place itself, yeah. So I don't know it go already. Nice place. But some bedroom now I'm just gonna look up before we come on there, you know. We just do that video, yeah, you know. Yeah, because you know, yes. So you know the people them, you know, when them nice up, enjoy themselves, we're nice. We have the whole thing, nice. Well, I move some of them, because we know yeah, man, foot off the drop, you know, so I have to move some of them things. Yes. See? Yes, but nice. Nice setting up. See? All right. So them say that after Friday are coming up. I remember when I come down and make sure I'm well hungry too, you know, because I remember the best chefs them are cooking, you know. Yeah, my man just showing it, them are the best chefs. So we have refreshment and food and tea, everything that's nice and thing. I remember, you know, hits after hits, you know. Nice, you know. So the environment, we are talking about the environment, nice man and everything. So I know it already. I know it, you know. Yeah? Yeah, man, when I say, man, just, you know, say, boy, the man them have to come and the female them turn out set speed and everything. So I know it already. You know, I think I said 12 tonight. Today, I'm marking G Earth Strong now, you know. I remember says it a roll off for my one. So yeah, tonight 12 o'clock of mine. So you know it already? Yes. But there, remember going on with it now later. But I go play so hey, Me tell them to come join me around there, so you know, I will play some tune, the people them have me around 6 hours. Can't do that, can never show up for do 7 o'clock today. See, ja, when you just put your phone like this, when I will load some bump on TikTok. Remember when I do nothing at all about music around there, so yeah? Straight music. So when them come, them just list some nice tune. Years tune. Now we have the big tune, them here. Sound them here. I'm out later. Bless.
We lump some, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We not make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We lump some, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We not make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber dude.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up any with him, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.